You did Blanche opposite a few Stanleys.
I did, including understudies. The first Stanley was Tony Quinn, who I then went on the road with. He also was replacing Marlon Brando while Jessica was on vacation. Then Brando came back earlier than Miss Tandy, and I played 4 weeks with Brando. Then I went back with Tony Quinn. Then on the road I played with Jack Palance, and then he came into the New York company at one point, but not with me. Then I played with Ralph Meeker. Then I played with Dick Kiley. Wow. And somebody on the road in St. Louis later, but I can't remember his name, and he was a student of mine, very good.
Well, what was it like? Talk about Marlon Brando and talk about Anthony Quinn.
Well, Marlon at that time, I think, was at his peak of creativity and work. I think Tony Quinn was much more correct for the part, because Brando had such a sensitivity that, and I think that was Kazan, that Kazan identified with Kowalski, and that Blanche came in like the happy homebreaker instead of the victim of the play. She became the villain, and I think that's cockeyed, but that was very successful. However, we did it the other way around with Clermont, and so obviously for my taste I like that better.
Quinn was very physical with you, wasn't he?
Well, he was physical with everybody. He was just undisciplined. Not to be mean, he couldn't help it. You want my favorite story? Is that why you asked
I'd love
me?
one. I love one.
My favorite story.
Sure.
No, I used to beg him every night. I'd say, look at my arms. I said, I have to put more makeup on my body than on my face because I'm so bruised. Oh, I'm so sorry. He'd say, I didn't mean it. I just felt it. I just felt it. I said, just cut it out. So, and there was one spot in particular, we had to grab me by the arms, and I again saw him coming. I already had endless bruises, and I saw these two thumbs that were heading right for my muscles in there, and I saw them, and he grabbed me, and I said, ow, ow, ow. I started screaming, and he looked, forgot all his lines, and then I somehow fed him back into the lines. When we came off stage, he said, you're not supposed to say that there. I said, I'm sorry, I felt it. And he never hurt me again.